we doing out there, everybody? Forgot my song was shorter than his. Getting things set up over here. We're finally live again on the Raging Ink channel for other than a pay-per-view. Let's get... Oh boy. Wendy has her own little opinions going on over there. Alrighty. There we go. Yeah. So, here we are again. This time over on the Raging Inks channel. We just got done over on the Cold Bone Show with Wrestling Memories. Go check it out.
Oh, shit.
She is definitely learning how to do trick shots with that pacifier. It's the only thing I can think of. As you can see on the panel, we have Bobbit.
What's up, y'all?
We got Trek.
Hey, guys.
And we got Ronnie.
Hi again to everybody.
We may have a couple other people coming on with us in a little bit. We'll see how things go. It's been kind of a rough little week for one of these people I'm speaking of, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. As you can see by the description and the title, again, we are going to be talking about wrestling fans this evening because, again, you people are not letting the WWE just tell a fucking story. I mean, come on. We have probably one of the best storylines and one of the best endings to Monday Night Raw that we've had in a year, maybe two.
So, well, no, because I thought, honestly, I'm sorry. All I'm going to say is the ending to the night that Roman Reigns said that he had cancer, that ending was pretty good too.
Yes. It was, but, because it gave us another twist, but this one gave us one of the biggest twists that the fans have reacted to in a very long time. And for those who are a little bit out of the loop, we had on Monday Night Raw, Vince McMahon come out, suspend Becky, and put Charlotte into the WrestleMania match against Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's title. A lot of people are very upset with that, and they've gone to the extent of saying that Charlotte should have been the one to die instead of Reed Flair. You motherfucker can straight fuck off. Because sitting there and telling somebody that they deserve to die instead of their brother, just because of a fucking storyline, is a little pathetic on your part. I'm sorry, no, that's a lot pathetic on your part. I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, nobody should be wishing death on any of these superstars just because of a storyline. Hell, they should not be wishing death on anybody for any fucking reason.
I'll go one further. Nobody should be giving death threats to somebody that was added to a fucking match and taken out. You all motherfuckers gotta realize it's a fucking story. If you aren't gonna let WWE tell the story, then stop fucking watching it. It's that fucking, and I'm telling you, stop fucking watching it. Because you're ruining it for the rest of us that are invested in the story. I was invested in the story until fucking Tuesday. I get up, I look on, people are giving Charlotte death threats. Why? Is it that? Is the world going to end if Becky's not in the match? No. We're all going to go along with our happy little lives. You're not going to lose fucking money. It's not going to be the end of the fucking world. I get it. People want fucking Becky. I understand that. Everybody on this panel, I'm pretty sure, feels the same way I do. But goddamn, there almost 60 days until WrestleMania. Let them tell their story. You never know. It might still be Becky versus Ronda at WrestleMania. That's all I had.
You good?
And I mean, I agree too. I mean, the people need to understand these are characters that they're portraying, and their personal life and their personal losses, and has nothing to do with who they are. I mean, it's what they've been scripted to portray on TV to progress this storyline through WrestleMania. And I agree. I mean, anybody that is threatening her or Becky or any of the talent on that roster for no reason other than this storyline, it's just uncalled for, and it's just putting more of these fans now where Vince McMahon could come back and say, I'm not going to put my talent in jeopardy, and scrap the whole thing, and then we get shit till WrestleMania.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And if that happens, then that's everybody's fault other than the writers and the scripters who have already got this pretty much planned out that we're thinking till WrestleMania.
I do have one more thing. I'm sorry. And I forgot what it was. with the storyline themselves, I mean, what it all boils down to is these are human fucking beings. I mean, Jesus Christ. Charlotte, having Charlotte involved in the story makes sense because they're telling that story from TLC. What happened at TLC?
Ronda fucked over both Becky and Charlotte.
Say that one more time.
Ronda fucked over both Becky and Charlotte.
There you go. That's why Charlotte's involved in the storyline. I'll remember what I said later, probably. Somebody will say a word and it'll trigger what I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
I covered that up with that. Okay, I'm done.
So, and again, they're characters. It's a fucking story. Why are you wishing death on these poor girls? And then you have the people out there, oh, she wouldn't be getting this if she wasn't a Flair.
Go ahead.
Let me throw a few other names out there for you. Curtis Axel. Bo Dallas. Randy Orton. Ted DiBiase Jr. Davey Boy Smith. Shall I go on with the names here? Because there's only one other name I can think of out of the men, and that's Randy Orton. And then you got Natalya.
Did you say Cody Rhodes?
I did not.
The Usos.
And the Usos.
Roman Reigns.
Nia Jax.
The Rock.
Tamina Snuka. Hell, Carmella.
Nia Jax.
That was mentioned already.
Oh.
What do these names all have in common?
They're second, third generation wrestlers.
Famous parents or uncles or cousins that were already in the business and had damn good runs.
Doesn't mean that Charlotte deserves everything she's getting. I don't care what anybody fucking says. She is the face of the women's division, whether you people like it or not. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. Because what if Ronda goes away? You just going to have Becky just
flopping around in the wind?
Flopping around in the breeze with nobody to fight? That's what's going to happen.
There's another name for you, too. Bray Wyatt. Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt's father were Mike Rotunda, a.k.a. IRS Man. Look at where they are now, folks.
If it is her, even if they're saying it's because she's a Flair, I mean, she has the capabilities. She's backed it up in the ring. She's backed it up on the mic.
That's
She's
not gonna help
deserving
the
to
situation.
be in the match
Fucking
itself
stand up
or
and do this.
have
Then give
something
her to
down.
me.
It hurts. She won't sit down with me.
Go ahead,
Sorry.
Ronnie. Continue.
But I mean, even if it is because of her name, I mean, we see Nia Jax being pushed and have in her talent that Charlotte has, the mic skills that Charlotte has, and she's being for that reason. So there is a situation where the name is being honored.
Oh my lord. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
It's okay. It's okay, man.
How about giving me the bottle?
She didn't want it. Wendy, that's enough now.
There we go. That's my girl. All right, Ronnie, what were you saying?
So yeah, even with even with the people saying it's because of her name, yeah, she is a Flair. Even if she would have come in at a different name and not pushed to the moon, basically, as people are saying, she's getting everything handed to her. She's in all the top matches. She started out, she worked her way up, and to me, she does deserve to be in any of these matches. And I know people get tired of seeing her in the matches, but who else are you going to put in the match to make it believable?
Exactly. I mean, and people are forgetting TLC and what happened in that situation. I mean, she deserves to be in this match as much as Becky does. Because she also had the title stripped away from her because of Ronda's actions at TLC. And as Vince McMahon said to Becky on that Monday Night Raw, you're not the man, I am. This is my company. I'm not going to accept your apologies. You acted like a spoiled little fucking brat, essentially. So you're out, Charlotte's in. And frankly, people, if you behaved that way towards your boss, would you still have a job? I don't think so. So now, the ball is in Becky's court to become a thorn in Vince's side until he finally sits there and says, fine, we'll do this, or fine, we'll do that. I mean, people remember, they are scheduled to fight at Fastlane. So the stipulation of that match could quickly...
No, it is. The scheduled stipulation of that match is the winner goes on to WrestleMania.
There we go. So, there's a way for Becky to get back into the situation.
And in a one-on-one situation.
Yes. So all of you sitting there saying Charlotte needs to die and Charlotte needs to not be part of the company anymore can go screw themselves. Because guess what? Things could change very quickly.
Like Ronnie said, they could say, you know what, we're just going to scrap this whole thing. Becky, you're not part of it at all. And Charlotte, you're not a part of it either. And they're going to throw,
Carmella into it.
Sarah Logan in the match.
No, Sarah Logan's going to be...
I know that. I'm just saying. I'm talking about WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, they could come back and say, oh, well, Nia did this and Nia's done that. We're going to put Nia in the match. And then
or Alexa Bliss could be back in the picture. We all remember what Alexa Bliss's title run was like. Fucking Brock Lesnar Jr. And for those of you out there sitting there saying that Ronda Rousey is like Brock Lesnar, at least she defends the title. At least she's on fucking Raw every goddamn week.
Exactly.
There was something out there that Brock Lesnar has actually been on TV more than Asuka since the Royal Rumble. Or since the beginning of the year, with between Raw, the Royal Rumble, and his appearances.
Right.
And Asuka is the champion, and there's nothing for her.
They have nothing scheduled for her for WrestleMania.
It was her and R-Truth, I believe. Right now, there's nothing for either one of those two.
And that's because they're so focused on the women's tag team titles and the fucking situation between Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda that they forget about another title. Which, really, that's not the fucking problems of the athlete. That is the fucking problem of the soap opera bookers. So
then if they do come up with a match for Asuka, or is that person going to get the same type of treatment from the fans? Oh, well, we don't want her in the title picture, or she doesn't deserve to be in the title picture. So the talent that has been scripted, the talent that has been put into a storyline, like JP said in the beginning, let the company roll with the storyline. We know Becky's going to be the thorn in the Authority side till WrestleMania. That's going to be something to look forward to. What is she going to do this week? What is she going to do this week? Is she going to interfere in this match?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a matter of letting it play out. But then if something like this continues to increase, they've got to think of the talent.
They do.
They've got to be worried about their employees. And if it gets to the point where it gets worse than what it is right now, then yeah, WWE has every right to say, to hell with it, we'll pull it.
Exactly. We'll put two new faces in that whole entire situation. I mean, as it stands right now, every woman on SmackDown is in a tag team, except for Charlotte, Becky, and Asuka. So that's all you have for your singles on the women's. Everybody else is in a tag team and is being booked towards the Elimination Chamber.
Now, the other side of the coin with that is, too, if you end up in a situation like where Becky got hurt and couldn't wrestle, then you've got the other side where it's like, okay, if Charlotte, Becky, or Ronda get hurt, there goes your main event.
Exactly.
I mean, they could still do the one-on-one, but what it's leading to for the culmination of WrestleMania is the triple threat. And say Ronda gets taken out, then who are you left with?
Exactly.
There's no backup other than going back to the singles match, and at least this is progressing towards a storyline, and we still don't know till Fastlane with the stipulation whoever wins goes into the match.
Right.
And they could still change it up.
They try so hard, and with these injury angles also, I mean, to drew the storylines. This most recently, Sasha Banks. WWE put out that she re-injured her shoulder and was possibly not cleared to wrestle. And then, next thing you know, there's a report out there from them saying, with additional rehab, motherfucker.
At one day.
48 fucking hours later, we're supposed to believe she had additional miracle rehab therapy on this shoulder and she's good to go. I'm sorry, baby girl. Yeah, I'm going to believe that, just like I'm going to believe that my pork bacon is from a cow. I mean, how stupid do these fucking writers think we are? They tweeted it out, and Sasha also was tweeting, so I sat there and I tweeted right back to them. Rehab in 48 hours. Special magical rehab in 48 hours. Yeah, you need better writers. Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna end up blocked from these people one of these days, I swear. I mean, Nia Jax sitting there tweeting out to people that she sat there and didn't say that she didn't break boundaries. Saying that she did not say that she broke boundaries and was the first one to do this and that with the Rumble. And it's like, honey, you need to go back and watch Monday Night Raw again, or remember your lines a little fucking better, because yes, you did. And yes, I did tweet directly at her with that. I'm still not blocked, by the way.
Speaking of blocking and not blocking, Horseface unblocked me today.
No, she didn't, Bob it. No. What it is she has a whole new Twitter because her other Twitter account got suspended.
Ah.
So Twitter gods, if you're listening, she's avoiding her suspension like a certain somebody else did. So therefore, the second account should be permanently banned. Just saying. If you want to be fair
nudge,
and
nudge.
right about your own rules there, Twitter. Just saying.
That's it.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, exactly. So, the whole premise of this episode was basically just fans, casual fans. Y'all need to sit there, grow the fuck up, and realize it's a fucking story. Don't like it? Don't watch. It's that fucking simple.
And I get people don't want Becky not to be in the match. She's going to be. Oh, I remember what it was. The reason WWE pushed Charlotte in that fucking situation is because WWE knew. They knew they were going to get the reaction that they fucking did from all of the Becky Lynch fans. They do it all the fucking time. And you dumb shits buy into it all the fucking time.
There we go. They're just
And I don't mean to call people dumb shits, but you have got to think, if you don't want WWE to take Becky out of that match, they're probably trolling you because they're trying to see how far. I wouldn't be surprised if they aren't seeing how far people will go as far as death threats and shit to say, you know what, we're gonna put a kibosh to this fucking story. I wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't either. I mean, hell, look at the backlash that the fucking Sasha Bailey match got.
You got taken hook, line, and fucking sinker. You're on their hook, and they're fighting to reel you in, and they've got you. Because whether you like it or not, you're gonna watch.
And even with the Brock Lesnar Finn Balor.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, to the extent that went, and then they put Seth Rollins in the match. So he wins the Rumble. So where was the uproar and the backlash to the extent that Charlotte's getting?
Oh, it's because it's not a flare. That's exactly what it is. It's because it's not a fucking flare. And that's the only argument these people fucking have. Oh, it's a flare. Oh, baby girl, you're fine. You're fine, baby girl. You're fine. You have to burp? So, and that being the only argument that these people ever have to come back with is, oh, she's a flare. No. The little fact about Charlotte Flair you people don't fucking know. Before she was wrestling, she was just a personal trainer. And that was it.
She got into wrestling because of her brother. And yes, it's because of Rhea. But she only did it because she wanted to try it. Well, she found out she was good at it. She was a natural because of who her dad was. Her dad showed her how to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
But she's not getting the push because of who she is. She's getting the push because she is goddamn good at what she does. She may not be the greatest on the microphone, but I like the way fucking Charlotte works in the ring. There is, and any superstar will fucking tell you that Charlotte is the one that you want to work with. Not Becky. Charlotte. Charlotte is the reason that part of the reason why this women's division is in the shape that it's in today. Oh my God. Wendy, give me a second.
I think she's still hungry.
Come here.
Oh, there we go.
Hi.
How you doing, Mr. Cow? Thanks for stopping in.
So, and I lost it again. I had the hook, line, sinker thing.
Well, to get back to what I was saying, while you think about that, before she was a wrestler, she was just a professional trainer. Do you want to know how long she's actually been wrestling? It's only been about 5 years. It's only been about 5 years that she's been wrestling people, and she's this good. Yeah. So, name me anybody else that's only been wrestling from the start of her training for wrestling to where she is today, are that good in 5 years. Honestly, people. Most of these people, yes, she was around wrestling her whole life. She's watched it. She was part of it with her dad and the emotional aspect of it. But what it comes down to is she did not actually perform any wrestling moves at all until 5 years ago, when she first joined the Performance Center.
That's kind of surprising if you think about it.
Exactly. She did not wrestle for any other promotion at all. WWE is the only promotion she has ever wrestled for. So, are you still going to sit there and tell me she doesn't deserve what she's getting? Just based on what her talent is, not what her name is. Because you got to remember, Ted DiBiase Jr., no longer part of not even part of the fucking company anymore. Davey Boy Smith, not a part of the company anymore. Cody Rhodes, not a part of the company anymore. Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas, being treated as cannon fodder.
Pretty
For those of
much.
you who don't know what cannon fodder is, that's the people that are in line first to take that first cannon shot and be the first ones to die in times of war. So, Wendy is absolutely losing her mind. So I think we're going to be ending the show a little early this evening. I got what I wanted off my chest with that. Do any of you have anything you want to add in?
Nope, I think we covered everything between the two shows.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Trek, what about you?
Does that have to be at this topic or could it be a different one?
You can add on to something else if you'd like.
Okay, I went off on this a little bit on either Monday or Tuesday night. It's the Lucha Underground situation. When you lock your what would they be, independent contractors in for 7 seasons,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been off for almost a year now.
Just about, yeah.
Ricochet said this back 3 years ago. He said they're being fucking unfair, and they're not letting people do what they're supposed to. And then
She was starting to
Take your-
and you pulled it out of her mouth. You gotta give her a second sometimes. Sorry, Trek.
That's okay. No worries. Wendy, it's okay.
Well, the topic of the show is Rage in Ink.
Yeah, there you
exactly.
go.
She's raging.
The bottle is in your mouth.
Baby girl, eat. You're fine. We'll move the
Remind
bottle
me
around.
to not have kids for a little bit longer.
I quit. She wants nothing to do with me.
She started crying in my arms. Oh, baby girl. Baby girl. It's okay. Oh,
Yep.
do
That'll
you feel
help.
better now? Nope. Baby girl. There we go. Oh, baby girl. We starting to... Here, take Pappy. Take Pappy. Here, take Pappy. See, it's not just you. Yeah, that's gonna help. All right, we good now, little girl? Oh, jeez.
Now she's just doing it to get attention.
We can't end the show.
I gotta stop.
Yes, baby girl. Calm down. Calm down. Baby girl. For any teenagers watching, this is your birth control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want kids for a little bit longer.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay.
They don't show all this on Teen Mom too.
Exactly.
They show the glorious side of it.
I know, baby girl. I know.
If you guys want to end the show, I can hold off on the topic till tomorrow. I don't mind. It's okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to, Trek, because she is very, very cranky little girl tonight.
Okay.
It's fucking ridiculous is what it is.
So with that being said, everybody have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow on Bobbit's channel for This Week in Wrestling and Chamber Pops. Good night, folks.